Good morning, y'all. Well, no, it ain't even morning. Good, good afternoon, you guys. I see. I'm instead of saying morning, I guess I love my mornings. But anyways, I didn't get on here this morning because I went to bed kind of late, and then besides, I woke back up at 3 o'clock, and like, and I was snacking and eating and stuff. So, but I thank y'all guys for tuning in with Coach Kizzy at Majestic Life Solutions. So today, I actually was gonna talk about different stuff, but I don't know. Like I was gonna talk about it's still basically out with the old and in with the new, but it's like what we're talking about, how to let go of a relationship, out with the old, in with the new. How do you do that? And how do you know that that person is still holding on to you? We're talking about a lot of things today. So you got to be prepared. So you hear my little music, my little soft music playing. So that music is it's a Christian piano. It's a walk along with God. So that's what that is. I used to play that all the time, whatever. So we're gonna go. How do you let go of past relationships, temporarily or permanently? Limit contacts with ex partners. You gotta limit yourself because if you don't limit yourself and you steady calling, how are you gonna get past your? How are you gonna get past that person? Reproducing reminders of them. So, such as by hiding them on social media. So, social media can be a lot. So, you know how like somebody on social media, like if you on social media, probably you got somebody else, or if you don't have nobody else, it's probably just say for instance, and you're doing well and stuff, you're not already trying to fix on yourself, and you're looking great. You're looking great. You're smelling good. You're not looking all stressed out the way you were when you was with that partner. So um, you're looking good. So if you're looking good, they're gonna be looking on snooping and stuff, and looking and see like, what are you doing? Is everything all right with them guys? Like, hey, but like, you got to move on, and spending time on self and personal growth. You have to do that. Like, take time out for yourself, and let that go of what you've been holding on to, either for a month, 2 months, because I believe in love at first sight. A lot of people don't, but I believe in love at first sight. I do believe in that. And it's a well, it's a feeling that I know, and I believe in love at first sight. It just depends on who and what. It is set in your soul, if you know. Even okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Love at first sight. It doesn't mean that the other person have to be in love with you. For love at first sight. You can be in love with that person right then and there, because at the end of the day, you have that feeling where you know that, is this the right person for me? Is this somebody that I know, that I could be with? That feeling that you have on the inside of you is going to let you know exactly, this is the person for me. And but sometimes how that's how we get hurt, because which I believe in love at first sight. So if I believe in love at first sight, that means if I fall in love and then that person not in love, then what's going to happen? The whole relationship is not going to be a relationship. It's going to be a disaster ship. Focus on what is possible outside of the relationship. Focus on that. Focus on what's possible outside the relationship. What can I do best for me? For I can do self-care and personal growth of myself. Focus on that. Keep your eyes on you. Keep your eyes on you at all times, because If you take your eyes off of you, if you take your eyes off of you, then you know what? You're gonna be saying, oh my God. Like, and don't be peeping on their Facebook, social media. Don't worry about if he got somebody else. Don't worry about if she got somebody else. Because if you worry about that, then you ain't gonna never be able to heal yourself and move on because you started lacking and looking, sneaking on their page or either calling them, having contact with them. So you got to let go. You got to let go of all that because just say for instance if a person right there by you or you steady calling them, you'll catch feelings again all over again. It'll be like how you fell in love at first sight. So you have to let go of that and just move on. Be strong enough to say, well, you know what? Yes, I am gonna move on. It's time for me to let go of this person that doesn't mean me any good. So what are some few ways that you can do this? So, which I told you, limit your conversation. So limit your conversation because like if you steady talking to that person, steady talking to that person, and sometimes just being real, sometimes a person can whisper some sweet nothings in your ear and you just think it's all love, and they back in love with you. We're gonna do this again. Let's try this because I know that it's gonna work this time. But at the end of the day, we all know it, but we don't know this. We don't know this. But now we do know that if something's being torn up, that means the Most High God is turning it up. That means that that person is not for you. Something about their spirit or something that they're doing on behind closed doors that He wants you to see and understand that hey, it's somebody out there for you. So wait till your turn. Fix yourself, heal yourself, and then true love and everything you'll find that what I'm saying. Like everybody in this world is meant for love. Everybody. It's not. It just don't come from just. It just don't come like okay. Well, I'm just so this. I don't feel comfortable in my skin. I don't do this. But listen, child, it's somebody out there for everybody, and so you got to understand that. Just wait for your time. Just don't. Just don't say, well, I'm just gonna pick somebody just to be with. No, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Shift your attention inwards and prioritize your own needs and well-being. Because a lot of people don't care about your well-being. They don't care about that. You know what they care about? They care about self. So when you have one person, if you think that's your life partner and they being selfish with you, then if they being selfish, that means that's not the person for you. You will find love, true love. It doesn't matter what you look like, how big you are, how skinny you are, how dark you are, how light you are, but you will find true love. Just wait for it. Wait till the timing is right. Don't just go thinking that you're gonna pick somebody just to be with somebody. No, I have learned from trying to do that. It doesn't work. If it doesn't work for me, and I know I know that we all the same when it comes to some people. All the same when it comes to love. When you've been hurt so many times, we just go on our own understanding and say, well, this is the person for me. We don't even give ourselves enough time to heal, figure out figure out us as a person, who we are, because at the end of the day we tend to be in relationships after relationships after relationships, and we lose ourselves. So with that being said, we got to come back and find ourselves. We got to find ourselves and know exactly who we are at all times. And then when that love come, it's nothing that you can't say that, oh, because we done found ourselves. And now when we're ready to give love, then we'll be able to give the correct love to a person, and not hurt that person, because hurting a person, that tears you down. It runs you raggedy. So you don't want to do that. So, and I already talked about creating distance. Creating distance, like like a lot of people, and it goes for, see, I told you that fly, and it goes for me also. You know how, like, when we've been in a relationship, how, where they hang at, or if they go to this certain club or whatever, we do, we go get dressed up real cute and all that, and we go to that club. We go to that club and we go hang out where they at, because we already know they're gonna be there. So we're gonna make them jealous. We're gonna make them jealous and do all that talking to other people, which you already know what's gonna trigger that person off. Don't do that. Keep your distance. Cause how you gonna move on when you always got them around, or when you're trying to show out in front of them? Oh, I don't need you. Well, I can go get somebody else. Like, oh, we supposed to dance in this club, and I got somebody else. Oh, he better than you. Oh, she better than you. Oh, you see how she moving? Oh, yeah. But no, that's not the correct thing to do. If you're gonna move on, move on. It's man. See, I can't even. This fly about to irritate me. So challenge yourself today. Challenge yourself today to say that I am gonna create a better me. I am gonna seek professional help if I need it. If I can't fix myself and I need to really talk to somebody, seek that help that you need, because at the end of the day, we all need help. But a lot of us on this earthly land don't like to ask for help. And that's one thing that we have to get over. Get over that. Or we think this in our minds. Oh, counseling? I'm not supposed to go to no counseling. Counseling is for white folk. And that's being real. That's what a lot of us black Americans, black Africans, whatever, that's what we all think. Oh, that's for no, it's not. No, it's not. Seek help. Seek help. If you need help, seek it. And understand that, like, this will fix you, because everything that you got balled up in you, you can let it out to somebody, because a lot of people can talk to somebody that they don't know better than somebody that they do know. So avoid texting, calling, and spending impersonal time with a former partner. Why would you want to spend time with them when you have yourself? So if you have yourself, take yourself out to eat. Stop trying to work. If you got $1 in your pocket, go get you a 99-cent burger and sit right there at that table. $1.07, $1.09, $1.10, whatever it is, however much the taxes is. Sit right there and have that burger by yourself. And start saying, yeah, I can do something by myself. When I went to the casino by myself, I was laughing the whole time when I was on my way down there, because I'm used to going to with somebody. I never, I never went by myself. So when I was driving down there, even though I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses then, I couldn't see on the road, but I was on that steering wheel, and I had to learn that if I can do this, I can do anything. I can do anything if I can just go out there and get on that road, and I can go by myself. And I was on that steering wheel like this, and I was looking, trying to pay attention so I won't hit nobody on the road. I had to stay in my lane, even though I was out the lane some. But it's okay. Hey, but don't get out the lane with that person. Don't get out the lane just because a person say that they don't want you, don't is not feeling you in that order no more. Hey, we all got to understand that we all grown. We got to get over all that, because we're trying to hold on to something that we know that's not working. If it's not working, let it go. So I looked on the internet. And it says, uh, what is the 777 rule in a relationship? And you know what? I clicked on it. I said, I want to know what that is. So that's when you find true love. When you find your true love, you already healed yourself. You already did this. When you find true love, and I clicked on that, and I was like, you know what? Let me figure out what seven, because seven is a lucky number. You know what I'm saying? So the 7-7. What is the 7-7 rule in a relationship? question, do you want to know what it is? Because I was curious about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm supposed to go find out what that is. The 777 rule in a relationship is with your life partner, with your life partner. Go on a date every 7 days. Go on a date every 7 days. And I was like, what? Like, what? We're going out on a date. You ain't gonna take me no movies. You just take me out to eat. Cause I like to eat. Don't take me to the movies because I'm gonna fall asleep. Let's watch a movie at home because I can wake up and I can put the VHS back in the VCR. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can rewind the VHS. No, I'm just playing. But for real though, you can do that. But don't me personally, do not take me to the movies. If I'm up, maybe. Well, you know what? It's different now because I know how to stay up, but it's dark in there. It's dark in there, then you get cold. I'll bring me a little quilt or something, and I'm gonna be asleep. And you gonna ask me, that was a good movie. Yeah, it was. It was went to sleep when the action just really started, and so I wouldn't know. So don't do that, cause I'll be sitting here on Facebook. I'm there. I'll be here on Facebook, and if you ever hear the video steady playing and playing and playing, I don't went to sleep. I don't went to sleep, and then I wake up and it's still playing. Like, come on, like go. I mean, cut off. Cause like if I play it on my computer, it's gonna keep going and going because I got the computer set where I don't want it to go off. Never. So so another rule in the 777 rule in a relationship is take a trip or a weekend getaway every 7 weeks. It's fly. Every 7 weeks. That right there, you know what it does? It spice up your relationship. It spice it up. When I say spice it up, it doesn't mean that I'm saying spice it up with another person. No, with your life partner. Take a trip or a weekend getaway every 7 weeks. I didn't know that. Some that I didn't know that I'm sharing with you guys. So if I'm sharing with you, try it. Try it and see how do it work for you, because it might work for you. I know if I do this, I know it's gonna work for me. I know, because that's when I said 777, I was so curious about it, so I clicked on it, and you know what it told me? It said go on a date every 7 days, and I was so excited by getting on here today and telling you about the 7-7 rule in a relationship. I was so excited about it. So and so let's go on with the 7-7-7 rule. So you already got. So let me rewind back. So you already got go on a date every 7 days, right? You got that. So then I talked about go on a day trip or a weekend getaway every 7 weeks. Now what you got to do? Now what you got to do? You and your life partner had to plan a full vacation every 7 months. Come on now. What you talking about? You like that, don't you? I know I do. Plan a full vacation every 7 months. I love that. So that's the 7-7-7 rule in a relationship. To spice it up, to know that we gonna plan this trip, baby. Baby, we been planning this trip, baby. Me and my life have been going this trip, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be This right here, this right here is actually a good plan. And when I clicked on it, I said, I'm gonna have to share this because I'm not gonna hold this in. I'm not gonna hold this in because this is some good news. It's some good news. So, go on a date every 7 weeks. Take a trip or a weekend getaway every 7 weeks. Plan a full vacation every 7 months. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. 777. So if you got 777, you know what that means? Y'all will be together to eternity. You hear me? Through life, to life do us part. And I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe if that works for you, you can be with that person and forever and ever and ever. So you guys, with that being said, that's my time. I haven't even ate today. I done drunk some coffee. I done drunk some coffee and smoked cigarettes. Like I really need to bag up off the cigarettes. I really have been smoking cigarettes. Like smoking cigarettes tonight. Newport, Winston, Salem's, Marble Lights. Gotta get off of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that helped somebody today. Because if that helped you, I know that your relationship is going to be great. Because guess what? Coach Kizzy is talking to you, and we getting everything together and on this earthly land to make sure that we are going to be great in our lives. We're going to walk down the path that we need to walk down. We're going to heal ourselves. We're going to heal ourselves and be great on this earthly land because can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody do it like you. We ain't talking about the Most High God right now. Can't nobody do it like you but you. When we talk about the Most High God, then that's when the conversation we'll talk about. But right now we're talking about getting you in order. Okay? Because I already know that if I can get you in order, well, if I can get myself in order, I know that you can get yourself in order too and be ready for that booming relationship every 777 rule in a relationship. You guys, listen, thank you for tuning in with Coach Kizzy with Majestic Life Solutions. And I hope that helped you today. And y'all all have a blessed day.